for a meme background.
First, let me take back my earlier question about a global crisis in terms of weirdness. But can you say something about how animutation differs from animation?
There's really no difference. Animutation is just a word I came up with to describe, because I made a couple of these, and I'm like, well, this is just how I animate. This is the only thing I can manage to do in Flash. And then people started enjoying them for some reason, and people started making their own videos in the same style. And there are other videos that I was inspired by, like there was one called Hatton Artin that was kind of popular back then. If one person remembers. But then, yeah, within a few months, there was actually a couple articles written about that video. Salon.com did an interview with me, and there was a small little fan base of people who were making their own videos in that style, and I called them animutations because that's like 3 words combined. I don't know, it was just a really weird thing. I don't know, it's just not that entertaining to watch now, but at the time, it was really weird, and a lot of people thought it actually came from Japan. Maybe it's just racism.
I love this idea of like Japan is like the well of global weirdness. Like I think that may be like the highest compliment that you can get at a video like this.
I merely dipped my quill in that.
It's really funny. For me, it actually reminds me of something that dates way back. So in the 1910s and the 1920s, there was a Russian filmmaker named Lev Kuleshov. And he was really interested in the fact that he had run out of film to film on. And so he decided he would start slicing up all of the film he had and juxtaposing it in all sorts of new, weird ways. And so I kept thinking about, he was working with constraints, but in some ways you were working with the opposite. You have so many ridiculous memes to pull on. How do you decide what you want to pull into your mixes?
I literally had a folder of funny images that I've saved. And then while making this video at like 2 a.m., I'm like, here's some stuff I have on my computer. I don't know where it came from. And I like this song. It's from this Japanese Pokemon CD that my friend bought at a mall kiosk. This is really before I knew what Japan was or why it was funny. I just really liked the music, and I liked imagining what story was being told, because I can't speak Japanese. But yeah, it's interesting how that kind of took off as YouTube poop. Not that it's directly inspired by it, but there's this whole this whole genre of meme-driven compilation videos called YouTube poop, where people take other memes or other source material and arrange them in creative ways and try to make funny, mutation remixes of them. And every once in a while, someone says like, "Hey, what you did turned into YouTube poop," and that's pretty popular on YouTube now. Isn't that kind of neat? Yeah.
Has YouTube cut you a check?
No, well, not for that.
Well, so while I still have that remarkable song running in my mind, I'm going to chase it out in another earworm, and I'm going to move over to our third